My name is Nanga Kone. I am the country director of Rainforest Alliance Côte d'Ivoire. Rainforest Alliance is a non-for-profit organization working in more than 70 countries around the world. And our mission is to combat climate change, protect forest and biodiversity, promote human rights, and contribute to improve livelihoods of smallholder farmers. When we talk about sustainability, we talk about the three pillars. So the economic, the social, and the environmental. So in terms of the economic, we support the cocoa farmers to grow better their farm, to increase the productivity, so increase the yield and be efficient in the cost of production, but also the social and the environmental. The social, we support them to make sure that their kids are able to go to school, and we support them to avoid and prevent risks of child labor and forced labor. And of course, the environmental, we train them and we sensitize them to protect the forest and the biodiversity, and to implement agroforestry in the cocoa farms. The agroforestry work is to support farmers with seedlings so that they plant those seedlings in the cocoa farm. It will help the cocoa farm to grow better with higher yields, and at the same time, those shade trees can provide additional income to the farmers because we select specific species that the farmers need for their own household, but can also sell to get additional income. With Nestlé, the cooperation started around 15 years ago via our certification programs, and also recently we moved to another step via our landscapes and community intervention, where we support the whole community to tackle issues like deforestation, like child labor and forced labor. In the Income Accelerator program, we collect the data working with farmers about their income, about how they prune their cocoa, about how they weed their farm, about how they work on pest and disease. And all those data will help us to see what are the practices that are adopted by the farmers, what are the ones that are less adopted, why they are less adopted, and how we can improve the work that we are doing to better support our cocoa farmers. And since then, we can better frame our interventions to make sure that we have the impact that we want to have. What I really appreciate in the program is this close connection with the farmers and with their cooperatives, and of course the households, to make sure that our intervention actually meet the needs of the farmers, which is the most important, what they want and what they need, and how the program can meet the farmers' needs. And this is for me an exception in the program of Nestlé. For the future of this program, my hope is actually that the collaboration with Rainforest Alliance and Nestlé strengthens, particularly on the topic of forest and biodiversity, because when looking at the data, we see that there are still some work to do there. We need to join further our effort to make sure that the work that we do in agroforestry, the work that we do in preventing farmers from encroaching in classified forests and protected areas continues. You know, the elephant is our national symbol. And because of this deforestation trend, we can see less and less elephants in Côte d'Ivoire. And we need to reverse the trend so that our forests come back again and we can see more and more elephants. It is our whole responsibility and we need to work together to reverse this trend.